Hello everyone. My name is Kathima, aka Lady Keys, and today I want to welcome you all to my first official dating series, vlog, show, whatever you want to call it. In this series, I'm actually going to be talking about all kinds of different topics when it comes to dating. All kinds of crazy stuff. It's going to be really interesting. So without further ado, alright, because I don't want these series to be super long. Today's topic is going to be on dating a man with kids. And the purpose of this video is to kind of get into that debate of whether or not that's for you, especially if the baby mama isn't dead. We don't want that. So yeah, when I posted my written story on my blog, a lot of girls were like, oh, and see, that's why I wouldn't date a man with kids, because see, that's just kryptonite. Not all the time. I've had some great dating experiences with dating men with kids, and then I have this story. So I'm going to tell you all both the stories, and then at the end, just kind of decide maybe if that's for you. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, just put it in the comment box below, or email ladykey@gmail.com and let me know what topics you want me to cover. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Alright, so while I'm feeling all super just excited, it's my first video vlog of my horrible dating life, I'm gonna start with the juicy story, okay? So, I met this dude, right? He was fine, y'all. I mean, he was fine. 6'2", caramel complexion, body right, swag, nice guy, right? Let's say he really was a nice guy. And, I actually met him through a friend of a friend. See, down in this place called, we gonna call it Whoville, because I don't want y'all to know who I'm talking about in case you know me watching this video and you're going to tell him there's some drama. I don't want that. It's like the point of the series. We're going to call it Whoville. So my friend, good friend of mine, she's from Whoville. And real far out place in the country and everything. She know I'm single. She know I'm looking or whatever. And so we go down there and they have a kickback. Now for those of you who don't know what a kickback is, it's basically like a party without the means for it to be a party, like maybe not a good speaker system, no food, bring your own everything, that type of thing. It's a kickback, few people. So we go over there, we get in the car and everything. I'm in my whole little diva mode or whatever. I'm all like, let me see who in the party before I choose, that type of thing. And I'm in the car, this dude keep flipping me. Now he look good, like I said, he look good. And I'm just like, who this dude, But I wanted to go to the kickback first to see if it was anybody that was cuter or like more better equipped. That's wrong, but it's not. So I ain't even gonna give him my time yet. So we get to the party and the kickback and everything, and we playing cards, we having a good time. And he just flirting, he just coming at me hard. What's your name? What's your major? What's your sign? Maybe not what's your sign, but you get where I'm going with this. And so I started thinking, this dude, he fine. He a nice guy. He country, what I'm saying? I never had no country boy, So I'm just like, all right, let me get this man my number. Let me see what he's talking about. So I asked my friend, I'm like, who's this dude? We're gonna call him Mr. Whoville. We're gonna call him Mr. Whoville for this video series. And so I asked her, I said, what's up with Mr. Whoville? Do you know him? What he about? Hook a sister up, what's going on? Like that. So she was like, man, Mr. Whoville, he cool. He real nice, he real sweet, real nice guy. I've known him all my life. It's only like 25 people, whole population in Whoville, real small country town. So she's like, I definitely recommend that. Hook it up, give dude a chance. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm tired of dating all these guys that are super swagged out, too good for conversation, too beautiful to go on a real date. Let me see what this country boy's about. So, me and Mr. Whoville, we exchanged numbers. I'm all excited. He say all the right things. He's so fine. And so the next day, we're still texting and everything. I'm getting ready to go back to Atlanta. I had gone down there for Thanksgiving break. So, I'm telling him I'm getting ready to go back. He's like, what, I just want to spend some more time with you. Me and my boys, we about to jump up to Atlanta. We're going to spend some more time. So I'm like, oh my God, what did I do to make this man want to drive 4 hours out his way just to spend some more time with him? I'm so excited about it. So I'm just like, I had a gun in here, got a little southern hospitality. I'm feeling it, So he tells me he got a daughter. I'm like, okay, cool, that's what's up. I've dated a man with a child before. That ain't no problem. So I say, how old is the daughter? He said she's 3. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's 3 years removed from the relationship, so I should be in the cliff. So I'm just like, what's your relationship with your baby mama? He's like, she cool, she's, dating somebody, ain't nothing like that, it's over. I'm like, okay, cool, okay, cool. So Long story short, he comes up to Atlanta. We have a good time. He spends the day down there. We have a good time. He go back, and we just start this whole long distance just bliss, right? We're talking every day. You know, we're on the phone for like 2 hours, like 3 weeks, and he's like, baby this. I'm like, babe that. He's like, monk. I'm like, steak. Like, we just feeling it. We all in it, right? So, you know, we all get to know each other. What's your favorite color? You know, what's your hobby? Where you see yourself in 5 years? That type of thing. You know, just real good conversation. Like, I'm feeling it. So, you know, Christmas break come around. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go see my family towards the end of the Christmas break. And then, but before that, I'm going to go back to Whoville and chill with this dude. He's blowing my mind, you know? So I'm like, all right, go back. So I go back down there. I'm down there for 2 weeks. First week, oh my God, we spending all this time together, all that good stuff. I met his friends. Like, it's just all good. But then the second week, right? So I'm like, now we talk every day. Every day. The second week, where I'm 5 minutes away from you, I'm like, well, where he at? He texting back real slow. We still haven't gone on like an official date. What you doing? So I asking my friend, I'm like, we're gonna call her Keisha. I'm like, Keisha, you know where Mr. Whoville been at? I mean, I haven't really heard from him, and I'm down here. I'm here to spend time with him, and he know that. She's like, well, I mean, you know, the baby, we gonna call the baby Ashley. The baby, you know, Ashley, you know, she's been probably taking up a lot of his time, and, you know, his baby mama back in town. I said, well, wait, his baby mama back in town? But what's she here for? And she was like, well, you know, it's Christmas break. She come down, you know, she's in the army. So she comes down, you know, they all spend time together. I said, they all spend time together. Where they do that at? Why can't she spend time with Ashley and he spend time with Ashley, and then, like, what they got to do it together for? So she's like, well, you know, that's what they do. I'm like, all right, cool, cool. Well, let me be patient, because I know he got a baby. I know he got a baby mama, so it's cool. So I'm like, all right. So I call him. No, this is what happened. So I'm on the phone with him one night. You know, baby, hold on. Somebody trying to get my attention. Hold on, baby. What's up? So I was talking to my friend. Her friend was laying right next to her. This is where it starts getting real, just confusing, right? So the friend looked at me crazy, like, what's she calling him baby for? And I'm like, well, what's she care for? You know, come to find out, the friend is friends with the baby mama, right? Come to find out, him and the baby mama still talk. So I'm just like, okay. Let me call him, because see, I don't do baby mama drama. That's not what I do. That's not what Lady Key does. You feel me? So I called him and I was like, all right, what's up? People saying that you still talk to your baby mama. You told me that it ain't like that. You told me she about to get married. You know, she's fiancéed up with somebody. So what y'all, what's going on? And he was just like, you know, I think she still want me, you know, but it's not like that. You know, it's me and you, like all that good stuff, singing all the right stuff. So I'm like, all right. She probably trying to come between us and everything because she jealous because he met somebody else. So I'm just like, all right, that's cool. I ain't gonna trip. So then he just disappeared. Like, this is third day of the second week. He just gone. I haven't heard from him in like 4 days now. Now it's a day before me to leave. So I'm just like, you know, I can't believe he would do this to me. Like, why would you lie? Blah, blah, blah. All that. I'm hurt. I'm sad. I got played. I don't get played that often. So I'm just like, how did I not see this coming? This is why I can't deal with y'all country folk. So I go back to Atlanta and everything. And a week later, you know, he texts me. And so he's like, you know, I'm about to call you. And I'm like, don't call me. He called me anyway. So I answered the phone. You know, curiosity killed the cat. So basically, you know, long story short, we on the phone. And, you know, I'm cussing him out. You a dog. Oh, my God, I can't believe you played me, type thing. He's like, I didn't play you. I really care about you, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And he's just like, I'm not going to lie. I did sleep with my baby mama, but I don't really want to be with her. I really want to be with you, but I don't know if I want to be with her. So can we, like, both all, like, talk? What? So I'm just like, wait, you slept with her and then you're calling me because now she's back where she's at in the army with her fiance, and then you call me and you're, no. So that was that story. It was a complete and utter waste of 3 months of my time. My feelings got hurt. I ignored all the red flags. Kid, baby mama not dead. And yeah, it was really tragic. So when I posted on my my blog about it, you know, everybody was like, that's why I don't date a man with kids, and you know, that type of drama. I didn't tell you the part where the baby mama tried to see what I look like. So before I had gotten in contact with him to ask him about the whole situation, I pull up in my friend's yard. She's sitting in the yard. She don't never come visit my friend in Whoville, but she's sitting in the yard with baby Ashley. And then I just kind of came out the car and hit one of the, you know, that way she couldn't see my face, because we not about to play this whole snap picture on Instagram. Who's this B? We ain't about to do that. I got a brand to upkeep. So I was just like, you know, never been in a situation with baby mama trauma, baby mama saying one thing, the fiance over here crying, and this, I was about to call him somebody, I'm going to call him on camera. He saying, it was just bad. So, yeah. If the baby is under 10 and the baby mama is not dead, I would just say if they still talk, if they're cordial, which is a good thing because you know they had a baby together. You would want them to be able to have a conversation. But at the same time, if they still having a conversation, it's like I will definitely say I'm a little scarred from wanting to date men with kids at this point. But on a good note, I'll tell you the positive story. So positive story is going to take like 10 seconds. Met this guy about 3 years ago. Me and him dated for a while. He had a 6-year-old. Baby mama was alive. They were very cordial. He was completely not interested in dating her like that. They had a relationship, had gotten married, didn't work out, had gotten a divorce. They were both single. They were both dating other people. No problems. Met the kid. Great little kid. Again, he was 6 though, so maybe that had something to do with it. They kind of been there, done that with the whole back and forth thing. It had been over for like 2 years, so maybe that had something to do with it, but I didn't have any problems whatsoever. Me and him didn't work out for completely separate reasons. So, you know, like I said, I'm kind of torn back and forth between whether or not if I met another guy, he told me he had a 2-year-old, whether I would talk to him. Because it's just, when you have a child with somebody, there's a connection there that a new person really can't compete with, almost in a sense. Not that you should compete, but hold on. I can't breathe. Stormy got me fired up. Yeah, you know, and there's just a connection there. You're talking a minimum, even if they had a one-night stand, a minimum of 9 months dealing with that person to your just meeting that person. And it's just a finicky situation. The baby mama's always gonna need something. In the beginning, it'll be Pampers or milk or time spent or money. That constant, you know, being in contact thing. When the baby's older, you know, it's school shoes. It's what school be going to. It's clothes. It's baby needs to go to karate. You know, it's always something. So it's just like, you know, if you want your relationship to be just between you and that person, if you want to build a new family with that person, it's very hard to say that you want to date someone with kids. If you're open to it, you know, like, believe it or not, if me and him had it worked out, I would have loved to, you know, have a relationship with Ashley, the 3-year-old baby. She was absolutely adorable. I would never have been disrespectful to his baby mama because I understand that relationship. But he just wasn't mature. He wasn't ready to know what he wanted. And, you know, keep in mind, she slept around on him when they broke up eventually. And then she slept around on her fiance to sleep back with her ex. So it's like, that type of situation you want to be very careful with. Personally, for myself, like I said, I don't think I would date someone with a child that's under 5 at this point. He would need to be much older, and I need to hear every detail of why that relationship didn't work out. If not, meet the baby mama at some point before I ever take him serious. So anyway, that was my story for today. I'll be back next time to talk about side chicks because that, oh my God, gets on my nerves. But yeah, that'll be the next series. I may post it tomorrow, maybe next week. But let me know what you guys think about the dating vlog series. Let me know if you have any suggestions, and thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.